Hello, welcome to today's Market Snapshot with myself, Jasper Lawler, Senior Market Analyst here at LCG. Well, we heard from Janet Yellen, the Chair of the Federal Reserve, yesterday, talking at Humphrey Hawkins' annual testimony to the US Congress, and we've seen a bullish reaction in the US dollar. Now, basically, Janet Yellen said it would be unwise to delay hiking interest rates, so that just puts March, the next meeting of the Fed, on the table for a potential rate rise after having done so in December. Obviously, no rate rise is really expected from anywhere else in the world, the UK, the Europe or Japan. No rate rise is really looking too likely there. So obviously that difference between the US policy, monetary policy and the rest of the world, that divergence trade coming into effect again. And so what we're going to have a look at is the dollar-yen pair, where Japan, still on a very easy accommodative policy, owns a large chunk of the Japanese bond market through the amount of bonds they've been buying. We're going to look at how that chart's progressing and how these latest comments from Yellen have affected the overall trend. So this is a weekly chart of the dollar-yen. Now you may think this is this is slightly curve fitting here, but I've drawn a Fibonacci retracement not from the very low, but from what I believe to be a more consistent level of support, where we've seen touches here, here, and here on a weekly candlestick chart. So really this low being basically on the 100 mark, which is the important level. So if you draw the low from 100 up to the recent peak, we've basically bounced right perfectly off the 38% retracement point. So if 38% retracement as a point of support. We've also got this 50-week moving average, and then actually much more clearly, if we drop down to the daily chart, you can see that the 50-day moving average. Hold on, have I said the right things here? 20-week moving average. My apologies, and the 50-day moving average, all combining together to act as support. And then we got the first indication that this support was holding, being confirmed with this rally on October 9th. February 9th. And what we've seen since is we've edged above the short-term moving average as well, which of course is still above the long-term moving average, indicating an uptrend. And we've since had another broke of resistance here. And if we drop down to the short term, what we're just eyeing is a very short-term consolidation area after this big break yesterday following Janet Yellen's comments. And we're looking to see if we can break above this resistance, indicating perhaps another leg higher. And the obvious resistance above, if we bounce back to this daily chart again, is around here, which is basically the 115 level. And to us, it looks very much like this correction phase in the dollar is coming to an end. We're pushing up to this 115 resistance. That will be the next real test. If we can get through there, it looks like a resumption of the dollar bull market, particularly against the yen. That's it for our market snapshot for today. We're obviously just looking at the latest comments from Janet Yellen, how it's affected the dollar and the dollar against the yen more specifically. So we're going to be watching comments from the Fed further, as well as US economic data, to see how this chart can progress. Thank you very much for watching. That's Jasper signing out.